Morning everyone. How are you all doing? We're all social distancing, self-isolating. I'm currently working from home. I've been lucky enough this week, the company that I work for stood down a substantial quantity of our workers. I am still working at the moment on a reduced 4 days a week instead of 5 days a week, but at least I'm still working at this point in time. What else? Yeah, here in Australia we're pretty lucky. This whole thing, although we're social distancing and we're isolating and we're so many, pubs and clubs and all these sorts of things, sporting events are all shut down. The spread of COVID-19, or maybe I shouldn't say it, the name, other YouTubers won't say the name because apparently it demonetizes you. I'm not monetized anyway, so it doesn't bother me, I guess, so much. You might meet my cat Violet in this video because she's curious. She's wandering around down below the camera, and she normally sleeps on the bed right here beside me where I've got my bags, and she's looking at where the bags are going, hang on, that's my spot. So I might just move this one so she can jump up if she wants to, and if she wants to be in the video, she can be in the video. So yesterday I left my little unit for the first time in a while. I had to go to Officeworks to get some stuff for my work from home situation. The chair that I brought home from work to sit in, sorry if the camera shakes, she just walked under the tripod. The chair that I brought home from work to sit in is just causing dents in my carpet, so I got one of those big rectangle plastic sheets, chair mats, I'm not sure exactly what you'd call it, to put under the chair so it rolls a little easier and it doesn't make indents into the carpet because I am in a rental unit. So I started at Officeworks. I then went to Kmart because there was a few things I needed to grab. I then did my grocery shopping and I came home. So today I'm going to do a haul of my Officeworks and my Kmart items that I bought. So most of the Officeworks stuff is for my work from home situation. So start off with the plastic mat. It's out in the lounge room at my workstation at the moment. I'm in the bedroom, so I can't actually show it to you. I might grab some pictures and try to post them in here. So the rest of the stuff that I got from Officeworks was, I got some blue tack. Well, it's actually white tack because it's white in colour. I prefer to use white blue tack. I guess we don't call it, I usually just say it's white tack because it's not blue tack. Blue tack is a brand. I prefer the white because I sometimes feel like the blue can still leave marks on your walls, and being in a rental unit, I can't leave marks on the walls, otherwise I would lose my rental bond. So I bought some more of that because I had some and now I can't find it, so I needed it. So that's the first item. Now I did buy, with the plastic mat that I bought to go under my chair, there are two types. There's one for hard floors and one for carpet floors. The one for the carpet floors has little, like, I was trying to explain it to my mum last night, and I said they're like little, almost like cleats on like football boots. If you're not sure what that is, they're just like little spikes that spike into the carpet and hold it in place so it doesn't sort of slide around while you're walking, if you're walking on it or anything like that. Unfortunately, when I got to Officeworks, they didn't have any of the carpet type. Obviously, it's a popular item at the moment with a lot of people working from home. So I had to get the hard floor one. So I'm thinking to myself, how do I stop it from, moving around when I'm moving around? So I got some adhesive dots. Now these are Velcro. So you would take the dot off and stick it on the bottom of the plastic, the plastic mat, and then that would then adhere to the carpet, because I do know that Velcro adheres to my carpet. I've put the mat in place and I don't think it's going anywhere, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use these, but if I do, if I need them, I've got them. The next item that I got, I've got my thing. So the mat was $35. The white tack was $1.97. The dots were $4.37. I got myself a 2020, it's like a diary sort of thing. I needed something for to record finances and just other information in. I thought I had one, I can't find it, but it's a really pretty, like almost cheetah-like pattern. Black background, gold is sort of indented, kind of embossed a little bit. It is a week to a page. I'll just open it up and see if you can see that. I don't know how good that's. So it's about a week to a page, and it also has things for weekly goals, reminders, notes, a to-do list. So it's a pretty cool little diary, and that was $5. That was on special. Most of their diaries were on special, so that was $5. I also got, now this isn't for work, this is for me, but it's a monster scrapbook. See that? So it's just blank pages, and I'm not much of an artist, but sometimes I like doodling and drawing and doing stuff like that. I had one of these, I can't find it, so I thought I'd grab another one. It was $1.49, so, and there's 100 pages, and it's pretty good quality paper, so you could use both sides. So unless you're using like thick textures or felt pens or markers or whatever you want to call them, if you were using those it might bleed through a little bit, but if you're using just pencils or crayons or light markers, then you should be able to use both sides of that. And the last item that I got from Officeworks is just this little waste bin. So I've got a bin in my kitchen, I've got one in my bathroom, but I don't have one near where I've got my office set up. So this is a Willow brand 10-litre round bin. It's just open, but I can put stuff in that, and then at the end of the day grab it and chuck it into the big bin in the kitchen. And that one was $6.12. Now for anybody who's from overseas, here in Australia, when we look go to the shops and look at a price, it always includes any taxes. So here in Australia we pay GST, which is a 10% tax on top of any goods, but it's always already factored into the price that's advertised on the shelf. So unlike, I know in America you go to the supermarket and you buy something, you pick up something that's $5. When you get to the register, it's $5 plus tax. Here in Australia, if you went to the supermarket or any store and you went to the shelf, say for this bin, and the shelf tag said $6.12, when you get to the register, it's $6.12. It's not $6.12 plus tax. So all the prices that I'm giving you are inclusive of tax. So that's my Officeworks haul. That's the first part of our haul. And we're back. If I look like I've moved slightly, I have. I went out into the lounge room and just put a video. I know this sounds silly, and I'm not a cat mum. I'm not one of those crazy cat ladies, but I put a YouTube video on the TV of cats and birds and squirrels for my cat. She loves like the first 15 minutes or so of it, because every now and then this squirrel comes in. It comes really close to the camera, and she can't understand where this big animal comes from, or she's literally sitting there at the moment just like watching the birds flit in and out, and keeps her occupied for 15 to 20 minutes. So now we're going to do the Kmart part of the haul. So Kmart in Australia, if you're not aware of, if you're not from Australia, is a department store. I'm going to say kind of probably similar to Walmart, but it doesn't have groceries. It is just a department store. So it has clothes and shoes and home goods and stationery and all of those sorts of things. So let's get into the Kmart part of the haul. I've got it all sitting on the bed beside me. And so we will start with probably the most boring stuff, which is the stationery items that I picked up. So firstly, I just picked up a couple of notebooks. They're just plain lined, 128 pages each. This is for work. So I like to have a notebook beside me while I'm working, while I'm taking calls, so that I can write stuff down and keep notes and all that sort of stuff. I don't know whether I'm going to need those. I do have a book at the moment. I'm only about halfway through it. So, but if I need it, I'm going to have them once I go back, once this all settles down. If I haven't used them yet, I can take them back to work with me and use them there. I bought some correction tape. So like whiteout, but it's in a little roller. Can you see that? So you just roll it along the page, and it puts down a little bit of correction tape, and then you can just write over the top of it. So not super exciting, but the correction tape, this was $1 for 2 in a pack, and I like the sound it makes for my ASMR. And the notebooks were, actually the notebooks were from Officeworks. So I think they're about, I don't know, 80 cents each or something like that. So again, all the prices that I'm giving you will be including any taxes that are applicable. The last stationery item that I got, yes, the last stationery, well, kind of the last stationery item I got, is these chalkboard labels. So they're just rectangular, you peel them off and stick them on. I have a chalk pen. I like using these on jars and containers, and I've got these little round metal containers that I put all my herbs and spices and things in. So they're good on that, because then if I empty it and I put a different herb in, I can just erase what I've written on the front of it and write whatever's now in that tin. So these come in really, really handy, and I've got a couple of projects that I want to do while I'm isolated, to, you know, just freshen stuff up and tidy stuff up and organise and all that sort of stuff. So these will come in very, very handy for that. And the last, this one's a semi-stationary item. It's not a full stationary item, but it's just a roll of adhesive vinyl. So it's like, we used to get this stuff to put on our school books, contact paper. So it's just basically an adhesive, and you peel it off and you stick it on the outside of books or whatever. This one's got a really, really pretty, like, leaf pattern, and I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for, but stay tuned, and I might show what I do with this if I can work out what I'm going to do with it. Next item, oh, just really quickly, I got a here we go, those binder books came out, and they were $1 each. The chalkboard labels were $3 for the packet, and the roll of palm vinyl was $3. I also just quickly picked up some Palmolive body wash. The scent of it just says Calming Pleasure. I'm not sure exactly what that scent is, and I didn't even smell it. I just thought it looked nice. So it's got cherries and blossoms and stuff. Oh, here we go, natural cherry blossom extract. Can't really smell much, but anyway, at the moment here in Australia, things like body washes and soaps and stuff are really hard to find, so I just thought that looked really nice, and that one was $2. Right, a couple of clothing items, and then I'll get into the pet stuff. So I found these really cute little tops. They were $9 each in Kmart. And so this one is just a grey. It's got kind of 3/4 sleeves and a bit of a, I guess you'd call that a boat neck. Just cotton. It's a bit wrinkly because it's been in the bag, but it's it's $9. It is the label says it is part of bettercotton.org, so it must be a cotton top. Boat neck, 3/4 tee. This colour is called Grey Stone, so that's really cute. And the other top is the exact same style. It's just in this like really cute kind of, I don't know, it's looking quite brown on the camera, but it's called Soft Clay. So I really like this colour. I've never worn anything like this before, but I thought, you know, just for getting into the slightly cooler months, because it is autumn in Australia at the moment and the days are being more cooler than they are warm, that something, you know, these 3/4 tops would come in handy just for kind of lounging around the house and, you know, that sort of stuff. So I'm interested. I only saw these two colours. They did have a third colour, which was like a light kind of, I don't know, bamboo greeny kind of, was really pretty. They just didn't have my size. So what have we got next? So now on to the items that I bought for the cat, because of course you can't go shopping when you're a cat mama without you know, getting some stuff for the cat. And while I'm on that, let me introduce you to her, if I can find her. Violet. Hello, Mama. Hello, pretty girl. I'm gonna come say hello. So everybody, this is my cat Violet. She's a rescue kitty. She's a snowshoe cat. She's 2 years old. I've had her for about a month. There you go. Can you see yourself? Who's that? Who's that, Violet? Say hello. So she's getting very chubby here. She's eating a lot, and she's got the most beautiful, I'm not sure if you can see it, she's the most beautiful blue eyes. And yeah, the shelter, do you want to go down? All right, okay, there you go. So this, when I went to get her, the shelter told me that she just had kittens. Well, not just had kittens, but they were old enough that they'd already been adopted out, and she'd been spayed and, you know, got over all the mama duties that she had to do. But she'd had a litter of 8 kittens. Well, I don't know if that was her first, they don't know if that was her first litter, if that was her only litter, or if she'd had others or whatever, but 8 kittens at once, that would be crazy, I reckon. So she's now enjoying her best life here. She has the run of the place. Within 24 hours of getting her home to my place, she owned the place, basically. So she is the type of cat for me, because she is not, she's not a clingy cat, and I don't like clingy cats, because I do have, luckily enough, I'm not allergic to her, but I do have a mild cat allergy to some cats. She sleeps here on the bed on every night, and yeah, we've got a pretty good routine going. We've had a couple of bumps in the road the last few days, because she's not used to me being home so much, and you know, she's been playing up a little bit, because I don't know why, but anyway. So let's see what we got. I got her a new bowl, because I did buy some pet bowls, some food bowls, but that was when I was looking at getting a dog. Now, the owner of my unit wouldn't allow me to have, well, not that they wouldn't allow me to have a dog, they wanted specifics of what type of dog, and obviously if you're adopting you or rescuing, you can't give specifics. So they were more than happy to approve a cat without knowing specifics, because cats aren't obviously as big as dogs, or, you know, whatever. I've got cat hair on my face. So the bowls that I've bought, she's been using, but they're quite big. So I thought I'd get a little bar. So I got this dual bowl set. It's, it doesn't say the capacity, but it's a twin pet bowl. These are stainless steel bowls, and this is a plastic thing. It's got little rubber feet, so it doesn't move around quite so much, and the bowls are removable so that you can clean them. And if you want to, while you're cleaning them, if you want to, just going to take this tape off, if you wanted to still keep feeding them, you could still put the food into here. So that's going to be her new bowl. I've just got to give it a bit of a wash, and I didn't want to actually, I was going to use it last night, but I didn't actually want to use it until I had filmed the video. So that is that one. To go with that, I got a pet feeding mat. So what this is it's a little mat, and it's got, I don't know if you can see, let me take it apart, because that way we can see. So it's excuse me, it's got a little, so you roll it out like this, sits on the floor. It's got a little bit of a lip. Oh, geez, okay, sorry, the cat just did a big 360 flip as if something scared her. So now I've got the goosebumps, because, you know, when our pets detect or get scared by something that we can't see, you know what we all think. So anyway, it's got a bit of a lip, and so basically it's silicone, so it sits flush on the floor. It doesn't move around. You put the pet bowl on top of it, and then basically what's meant to happen is, you know, they pick their food up and they shake their head a little bit to kind of get it where they need to get it into their tooth, because they can't put it in with their hand like we do. And there's usually a bit of food sprinkled around the bowl, and this is supposed to catch it. So then all you need to do is take the bowl off, lift this up, and then you can kind of dump it into the bin or whatever, and it's not going to go everywhere in your kitchen or your bathroom or wherever you've got the pet bowl. So I thought that would be really interesting. And I keep forgetting to do pricing. The tray was $5, and this bowl set was $6. So she's a spoiled little kitty, isn't she? Yeah. And lastly, for pets, I just got, she loves toys and she loves little bells. So I just got these 2 little cat toy wool bird with bell. And it says, with added catnip for your cat's enjoyment. So I showed these to her yesterday and shook them at her, and she kind of rubbed herself up against them. So I think she's going to like those. She does have currently some hard plastic balls with bells in it. She loves swatting around the carpet. Her other favourite toy is one of the, you know, you get the sticks and then they have the little rope at the end, like string or whatever at the end of it, and they'll usually have like a toy or a feather or something hanging off the end of it. She's got one that a friend of mine bought her, which has like this little furry bit on the end, which she's mostly eaten. She loves to catch it and lick it, like as if it's like if she's maybe grooming one of her kittens or something like that. Maybe that's what the behaviour is. But she's basically chewed most of that off now, so she still likes playing with it. And we have playtime in the evening to try to kind of, because she's obviously confined. She doesn't go outside. She is an indoor cat. She's confined to my small 2-bedroom unit. You know, she doesn't get a lot of exercise other than whatever we can provide in playtime, or I can provide in playtime, and the zoomies that she does around the house a couple of times a day. Right, so, and the last Kmart item that I have is a kitchen item. It's for organisation. So it's a set of 21 storage canisters. So they're just plastic canisters, reusable, purple lids. I like the purple, it was really cute, and it's 21 of them. So we get one of the big ones. This is a 4 litre, 6 sets of a 350ml, 3 sets of a 280ml, and both of those are rectangles. And then there's, in the round, there's 3 sets of a 236ml and 8 sets of a 120ml, which would be great for like snacks and things like that. So I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Shows the different containers, so the 4 litre and then the 2 rectangle ones and the 2 round ones. So I am excited to use those, and that was $5. Bargain. And then just a couple of other things. When I was I went to Target because I bought a new vacuum cleaner and it was ready for me to pick up, so I had to go and pick that up yesterday because excuse me, now I have a pet. The old vacuum cleaner does nothing. Like, I used my new vacuum cleaner for the first time this morning, and it was amazing. It's a Vax pet vacuum. I can't remember the model of it at this point in time, but my carpets have never felt so clean, even from before I had a pet. So it's really, really, I lose a lot of hair as well. So it's really good. So while I was in while I was in Target, I just picked up some AA and AAA batteries. So there's 16 in each pack, just because you can never have too many batteries and you always run out when you need them. So I thought they were $5 a pack. So I thought I would just grab them while I was there, because they always come in handy. And the last item I bought is a it's like a, what is it called? Essential Mist Aroma. So it's an Airwick brand, hashtag not sponsored. And you basically put the little refill into here. It works on batteries, which are in there. So the first time you do it, you always get batteries. This was $10, it was on special. So if it works well, I wanted something like this in my bedroom, because it's not a huge space. I've got a what are they called? Not humidifiers, you know, misters, one of these sorts of things anyway, in my lounge room, but it's a bigger one, so it covers the lounge room, dining room, kitchen area, but I didn't want something that big in my bedroom. This one lets out some mist every, I feel like it's every 8 minutes. Does it say every 8 minutes? It says it, anyway, it's got a timer. It turns itself off after 8 hours. So I can put this on when I come home. and it will still be on when I go to bed, and then it will turn itself off after 8 hours if I put it on when I come home. When I come home from where, Susan? Really? Yeah, Susan. I'm not going anywhere at the moment. So I could turn this on at any point in time and it will work for 8 hours, and then it turns itself off. You can always turn it straight back on if you want to keep going. I can't see if it says how long it will last, but I guess that's something that I'm just trying to read it while I'm talking. We'll find out. So this scent is Uplifting Mandarin and Sweet Orange. I'm just going to test it because I didn't realize it had a... Oh, I love citrus smells. Oh, that's nice. So I'm going to set that up shortly. I might just insert some video of it working, so you can see how it works. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this haul. If you did, don't forget to like and leave me a comment what was your favourite item that I picked up. And excuse me. Don't forget to leave me a comment of which was your favourite item that I picked up, if you've used any of these items before and how you found them. And don't forget to subscribe because it does help my channel a lot. I've been on YouTube for about a year. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I'm not doing this for money. I'm just doing it for fun, and especially at the moment while we're isolated and most of the world's on lockdown. It's just nice to see some different faces, I guess. So tell your friends, share the channel. I am on social media. In most places it's Aussie Flame, and yes, that is a throwback to my NHL hockey team, which is the Calgary Flames. I spent some time in Canada, in Banff, and a little bit of time in Calgary, and came to love hockey at that point in time, and still love it to this day. And yes, my team's not super successful, but that's not what it's about. It's about my heart, my team. Anyway, that's beside the point. So like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.